Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Garoppolo's 49ers going up against McCown's Jets.
All right, Larry, thanks. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the San Francisco 49ers. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he works free. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk, 75 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
And the Jets have got it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And that is caught by Ardarius Stewart. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Here's Chandler Catanzaro for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Goodwin. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
No, Jack, Detroit!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Second down, here's Garoppolo. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're going to face a third down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
He dumps it to Hyde. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. So the D-line's going to spread out.
Here we go now. Watch it now, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56.
And back to the ground. Hyde. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Throwing on second. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to have a third down. The play clock's running down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And that is what you call a hit stick. Put down to the ground hard at the 16. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. And they've got a decision to make here on 4th down and 2. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up alive, and he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, New York Jets. Catanzaro now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The 49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They start the drive with Hyde. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills? And it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Here's Garoppolo to throw, and he whips that one incomplete there. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. And with that incompletion, let's have some fun for a second. Dan Bailey, Cowboys kicker, got injured last week, so they brought in their safety, Jeff Heath, to kick. Did you see this?
I did, and it cracks me up because when you have to bring in the emergency kicker, you're wondering, are they going to go old school and look like super toe with the square toe and hit it straight on? Or are they going to have the soccer style? Jeff Heath, the first one he makes, but the second one, that would look like me off the tee at the golf course.
It's a good analogy. Jeff, we love you, but you made two, but that one that he missed, if you haven't seen it, go look it up. It was quite the PAT try.
But he did add 5 kickoffs as well.
He did.
So he was all around that day, and they're hoping Dan Bailey heals fast.
Play clock winding down. To throw is Garoppolo. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Call it a 3-yard gain. And just like that, it's third down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy. Maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A big gain of 38 there on third down.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
On first down, Garoppolo. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 6. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Leonard Williams in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Garoppolo to throw on second down. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And New York set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here we go now.
On 1st down, McCown. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for a gain of 31. Throwing on first is McCown. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And he missed it. No good. This is going to remain a 2-point game after that one. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And the D looking like they may blitz.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
They start the drive with a give to Powell. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. McCown going to hustle his guys to the line.
I love when a play results in a game that I can actually kind of fall.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So out now come the Jets. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They begin with a carry for Powell. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second down following the run.
Set! 3-19! 3-19! Detroit!
They go again with Powell. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. McCown looks to throw on third. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Working from the gun, McCown. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 3 yards remaining here on second down.
All right, here we go.
McCown going to hand this one off to Powell. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game.
And the offense facing a 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
McCown looking to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. Now McCown. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. They go screen pass to Hyde. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Whether it's what we call an even front or an odd front, and an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense. Odd number of people, meaning 3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the 2 defensive tackles in a 4-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle of the field. And in that play, they were able to actually take care of business.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Fresh set of downs here. Now Garoppolo. Complete here. It's Hyde. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance.
No, check, pitch it, over, back to the Philly, here we go, over.
Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Here we go. Detroit. All right, here we go.
On second down, here's McCown. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Second down, sack by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on third? We'll see. From the gun, it's McCown. Open man is Stewart. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now McCown. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Anderson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a play fake here on first down. Safarian Jenkins has it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Back to throw, McCown. And incomplete, crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. DeForest Buckner in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. To throw is McCown. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down near the 5. And look out, I think he's going to go. He's at the 30. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good